Hi everyone. Now you can see the advantages of the public transport. This is a reading task. We have 40 questions over here and we have to answer by reading this particular content and we have to come out with the answers. So we'll start with this. So it's given a general idea about this topic, that is advantages of the public transport. Can go by this, and in the next page we'll be having A to E passages will be there. A, B, C, D, E passages will be there. So we have 5 questions here. We have to concentrate on this 5 questions, and we have the list of headings over there. So we have to point out in which paragraph it's mentioned. Like that, we have to pull up the answers. So we'll start with paragraph A. So in this paragraph A, it's given as, in fact, Newman believes the main reason for adopting one sort of transport over another is politics. So the more the democratic process, the more the public transport is favored. So he considers Portland, Oregon a perfect example of this. Some years ago, federal money was granted to build a new road. However, local pressure groups forced a referendum over whether to spend the money on light rail instead. The rail proposal won and the railway worked spectacularly well in the years that have followed. More and more rail systems have been put in, so dramatically changing the nature of the city. Newman notes that Portland has about the same population as Perth and had a similar population density at the time. So we have to match the answers. What is given in the paragraph A. So here avoiding an overcrowded center won't be coming. So exercise, a successful exercise in the people power, it may be the one we'll choose. And the benefits of working together, higher incomes do not mean more cars, economic arguments. So I guess a successful exercise in people power will be the answer for question. That is the paragraph A that will be mentioned, because they repeatedly said that federal money was granted to build a new road. Local pressure groups forced a referendum over that. So we can take it as answer second option. That is a successful exercise in people power. And in paragraph B, that is in the UK, the travel times to work had been stable at least 6 centuries, with people avoiding situations that require them to spend more than half an hour traveling to work, and trains and cars initially allowed people to live at the greater distances without taking longer to reach their destination. So, however, public infrastructure did not keep pace with urban sprawl, causing massive congestion problems, which now making commuting times forever. So, here it's mentioned about the uh, mm, working time, that is traveling time. So in this option we have um, overcrowded, benefits of working together, higher incomes, need not mention, more cars, economic arguments, impact of telecommunications. So increases in traveling time. So we can pick the answer for this. So paragraph A, paragraph A is 2, second option, and for B is increases in traveling time. So we'll go with this. Okay, and next paragraph, that is paragraph C. There is a widespread belief that increasing wealth encourages the people to live farther out, where cars are the only viable transport. The example of European cities refuses that they are often wealthier than their American counterparts but have not generated the same level of car use. So that is in Stockholm, car use actually fallen in recent years as the city has become larger and as well as wealthier. As new study make this point even more starkly, developing countries, there are cities in Asia such as Jakarta and Bangkok make more use of the car than the wealthy Asian cities such as Tokyo and Singapore. And cities that developed later, the World Bank and the Asian Development Bank discourage the building of transport, and the people have been forced to rely on costs, creating a massive traffic jams that characterize those cities. So in this, for this option, we have to see the option. So here is higher incomes did not mean more cars will be matching, because here it's mentioned here is city has become larger and wealthier. City has become larger and wealthier. So in recent years, actually Stalin. So in developing countries make more use of the car than wealthy Asians. So again it's mentioned related to this point. So it will be higher incomes need not mean more cars. Higher incomes need not mean more cars, will not be there. Higher incomes need not mean more cars. Okay, it's matching. So we'll mark this answer. Okay, then we'll move on to paragraph D. So Newman believes one of the best studies on how cities built for cars might be converted to rail use in urban village report, which used Melbourne as an example. It is found that pushing everyone into the city center was not the best approach. Instead, the proposal advocated in the creation of urban villages at hundreds of sites, mostly around the railway stations. Mostly around the railway stations. Okay. So, mostly around the railway stations. So, it's mentioned here is pushing everyone into the city center was not the best approach. That is a key point. So, avoiding an overcrowded center. So, that will be the answer. So, I will mark it as a avoiding a overcrowded center. So, we have to pinpoint the bullets in the paragraph. Okay, so next paragraph. It was once assumed that improvements in telecommunication would lead to more dispersal in the population as people were no longer forced into cities. However, the ISTP team's research demonstrates that the population and the job density of cities rose or remained constant in 1980s. After decades of decline, the explanation for this seems to be that it is valuable to place people working in the related fields together, and the new world will largely depend on human creativity. Creativity flourishes where people come together face to face. So this is the last one. So we got this remaining, that is everyone will be pushing together. Yeah. So we'll go for benefits of working together in the cities. Benefits of working together in the cities, that will be the major point here. Okay, so these are the answers. So we done with the 5 answers. So we have to correlate with the answers that is given in the paragraph. Thank you.